Hey Juniper, have you finally managed to finish scrubbing that chimney? Or are you still stuck in your eternal slowness and laziness? Honestly, why does it always take you forever to get anything done?
Mom, seriously? You should know by now that things take time to get done. I'm not some sort of wizard that can just wave a wand and make everything happen in a split second.
If you're looking for some extra motivation to speed things up, just imagine the pleasure of having your head whacked by a good old broomstick. How's that for an incentive, huh? Now get a move on, lazy bones.
Why do you constantly resort to hitting me like that? I always strive to do my best in everything you ask me, and yet you choose to respond with physical violence?
Oh, please. It's crystal clear that you can't do anything right. All you're good at is doodling some worthless garbage, just like your sorry excuse for a grandma. I swear, if you keep wasting your time with that mindless doodling, I'll have no choice but to call the hospital and have them put you in an asylum. Maybe then you'll finally realize how useless your little drawings truly are.
But Mom, that's my passion. Drawing is something I truly love, and you know that. It's the only way I can express myself and let my creativity flow. It means a lot to me, and it's disheartening to hear you belittle it like that.
Oh, stop with the whining already. Trying to get some pity from me? You're not cute and charming like your precious little sister, so quit acting like it. Can't clean the chimney properly, then forget about attending your grandma's funeral. Got it? I'm sure you haven't forgotten how I locked you up in your room on the day of your grandma's funeral, have you? You better step up your game if you want to be part of anything important around here.
Wait, what? I can't believe you would even consider preventing me from attending Grandma's funeral. That's beyond unfair. You know how much I loved her and how important she was to me. In fact, I was the one who stayed by her side when no one else in our family bothered to. Remember when you completely ignored her when she was in the hospital all alone? And you didn't even bother to show up and see her one last time before she passed away. It's just not right, Mom.
Oh, look who's trying to play the moral high ground. You, my dear illiterate little brat, has the audacity to lecture your own mother? Let's not forget that you didn't even get the privilege of going to school, so spare me your judgment and comments about other people. You're in no position to act all righteous when you lack even the basic education. Know your place before opening your mouth.
Why do you always have this bias against me and constantly favor my sister? It's just not fair to me, Mom. I'm your daughter too, right? But sometimes it feels like you treat me as if I'm some kind of adopted child. Can you explain why you didn't allow me to go to school but let my sister go instead?
How many times have I explained this to you? There wasn't enough money for both of you to attend school, so it was better for you to be homeschooled.
Well, guess what? You never actually taught me anything in my entire life. Everything I know today, I had to learn on my own or from Grandma.
Wow, look at you, pretending to be all high and mighty. You're nothing more than an ugly little thing, the cursed child of our family. You're an absolute disgrace to our entire family line. Just take a good look at that birthmark on your face. It's a perfect representation of the demon you are. Count yourself lucky that I didn't abandon you right after giving birth to such an ugly demon like you.
Is that all it takes for you to hate me? Just because of a birthmark on my face? It's not like I asked for it or anything.
Oh, absolutely. You're just plain hideous compared to your perfect little sister. Do you honestly think going to school would do you any good? You'd just be the laughingstock of your own pathetic existence. Trust me, if you actually went to school, you'd become the prime target for mockery and relentless bullying from your classmates. So by not sending you to school, I actually did you a favor. I protected you from being subjected to all that humiliation and abuse. You should be thanking me, but hey, no need to show any gratitude.
Now you think I should be thanking you for keeping me locked up in the house and dumping all the household chores on me.
Oh, cry me a river. It's not like I have a choice, right? Either you or your useless grandma has to handle the chores. But now that my oh-so-pathetic mom is no longer around, it's all conveniently dumped on you. Don't even think about slacking off, because if you do, I'll make sure you regret ever being born. Got it? Remember what happened last time you tried to dodge your responsibilities? You got a nice little brick on your head. Yep, that's right. Don't mistake my occasional kindness for weakness, or think you can take advantage of me.
What do you mean by dodge my responsibilities? I wasn't trying to avoid anything. I was just trying to find something to keep myself warm because I didn't have enough clothes on. You hardly ever bought me new clothes, and you always took the ones Grandma got for me and gave them to Ivana. It was freezing cold, and any decent mother would never do that to their own child.
What's so hard to comprehend? I simply did what any loving parent would do, which is to shower my favorite child with the best of everything. As for you, well, you got nothing because, let's face it, you're just an ugly and unwanted burden. Now get your sorry self back to the housework, Juniper. After cleaning that chimney, you better tend to the livestock and water the plants perfectly, or else I'll have the pleasure of breaking your arms. And just so you know, I'll lock you up tight inside this house so you won't even have a chance to attend Grandma's funeral.
Juniper, you've really got some nerve. How could you possibly think it's okay to steal jewelry from Grandma and keep it hidden for yourself like that?
Huh? What on earth are you talking about, Ivana? I'm completely lost. Can you please explain?
Listen up, genius. Cut the act and spare me the stupidity. How do you justify this stunning gemstone ring I've got right in front of me, huh?
Wait, hold up. What's the deal with you eyeing my gemstone ring? I distinctly remember keeping it in a secure spot. Did you go snooping around in my room? Hand it over!
Oh, please. You think I'm just gonna hand it back to you, you little thief? The ring is sitting pretty on my finger, which means it's mine now, fair and square. If you've got any issues with that or dare to make a move, I'll make sure our parents find out about your little stealing escapade. Trust me, they'll know how to give you a proper lesson.
What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything from anyone. In fact, Grandma passed down this ring to me as an heirloom before she left us. So naturally, it's rightfully mine.
Then why did Grandma never mention this ring to anyone in our family? I bet you snatched it from her the moment she took her last breath, didn't you? You were the only one lurking around when Grandma kicked the bucket. So it's all too convenient for you to have swiped the ring right from under her nose. No wonder you were so damn keen on sticking by her side during her final moments. It was all a part of your sneaky little plan to get your grubby hands on that ring, huh? You conniving thief.
I'm telling you I didn't steal it. You've got to trust me on this one. Grandma specifically asked me to keep the ring a secret because she knew if our family found out, you'd be all over it trying to snatch it from me.
Listen up, you sniveling brat. Shut your mouth and hand over the damn ring like a good little lamb. If you dare to make a fuss, I'll make sure Mom and Dad find out. You'll be in for a world of pain. I'm just being considerate here, protecting you from the beatdown our loving parents would dish out. So do yourself a favor and save your sorry self from the consequences.
Please give me the ring back. It holds immense sentimental value for me. It's the only thing I have left that reminds me of Grandma.
Wow, look at you, begging and pleading. It's quite entertaining, actually. I get a kick out of seeing you squirm and wallow in misery. Keep it up, it's music to my ears.
Ivana! You're really testing my patience here. I can't believe you actually took my stuff without asking like that.
Oh man, look at you, the black sheep of the family. And let's not forget, you're not just ugly, you're freaking ugly and stupid. Seriously, did you even step foot in a school? Can you even read or write? I bet you're clueless. You're such a clown, it's hilarious. Just face it. You're destined to be the family servant, forever and ever. No way out of that one.
Mom, I'm leaving. Just want to give you a heads up.
Oh, what's this? You're leaving? Can you even comprehend basic instructions? I explicitly told you to wash the dishes and clean the toilet for me. But of course, you conveniently forgot. Now that your dear old grandma is gone, you can't rely on her to cover for your lazy, worthless self anymore. So don't you dare think you're some kind of princess in this household. You're nothing but a pathetic servant, and it's about time you start acting like one.
Mom, didn't I just tell you plain and simple? I'm leaving this house, and I won't be coming back.
Did you bump your head or what? What do you think you are, deciding to up and leave this house? This isn't some fancy hotel where you can just waltz in and out whenever you please, you know?
Look, Mom, Grandma was the only one who really cared about me for who I am. But now that she's gone, I don't see any reason to keep living in this house. I mean, what's the point of staying in a place where I don't feel welcome and just end up being treated like a servant?
Hold up. You think you're just gonna walk out of this house? Think again. Who's gonna take care of all the household chores? Who's gonna handle all the farming tasks? Definitely not me, your dad, or your little sister. She's too pretty, and we're too damn old to do any real work. Listen up. You're not allowed to step 1 foot outside of this house, got it? If you even dare to try, I'll personally break your legs and toss you out in the woods for the wolves to have a feast. So think twice before you make any stupid moves, kiddo.
Wait, what? How can you be so cold-hearted towards your own family? Did you honestly mean all those hurtful things you said to me?
Of course I meant what I said, silly. And let's not pretend I'm clueless about your little act of snatching that gemstone ring from my mom gave to my daughter. So do the right thing and hand it over to me right now.
Huh? That ring actually belongs to me, and I was just reclaiming what's rightfully mine. What's the big deal about that?
Spare me the lies, you filthy mouth. Everyone knows you swiped that ring from my daughter, so quit playing dumb and hand it over now. Don't push me to repeat myself again, or maybe I'll have to break a bone or two, or perhaps knock you out cold. It's your call, really.
You're out of your mind, Mom. I've already got my stuff all packed up, and I'm about to hit the road. So there's absolutely no way you're gonna make me stay here. Goodbye, Mom. This is the last time we talk to each other.
What? I don't give you permission to go anywhere. Got it? Juniper, I'm telling you, you're gonna face some serious consequences for defying my orders. I'm dead serious, Juniper. Are you listening to me? This isn't the end of it between us.
Mom, do you think that Juniper is already dead? I'm feeling really uneasy and scared. I really hope nobody finds out about what we did.
Yeah, no doubt she's gone. I mean, that hit was brutal. I whacked her from behind with this massive wooden log, remember? And then we went ahead and buried her way deep in the woods, 6 feet under. Trust me, there's no way she's magically coming back to life. It's like totally impossible.
Yeah, Mom. I'm just feeling a bit freaked out, you know?
No need, dear. I'm always here for you. I've got your back all the way. Trust me, Juniper's long gone, like seriously gone. Now we can just kick back and enjoy the massive inheritance that Granda left us.
What inheritance, Mom? Last I checked, Grandma didn't leave us anything except for those lame paintings. She was pretty much broke her whole life. You know that.
Well, think again, Ivana. Why do you think we went through all that crazy stuff? Chasing after Juniper, knocking her out, and burying her way deep in the jungle? Do you remember what we gained from it all?
You mean that ring Grandma gave Juniper?
Well, 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 look what I found in the newspaper. Get this, that little gemstone ring we got on our hands on. Turns out, it's some ancient relic, probably centuries old. And if we sell it, we're taking millions of dollars. Easy peasy. I can't believe my mom hid such a valuable ring for us all this time. I bet she purposely stashed it away so she could pass it on to Juniper after she kicked the bucket. Sneaky old lady.
Wait, seriously, Mom? Millions of dollars? Oh my gosh, that's insane! We're gonna be filthy rich! I'm freaking out with excitement! I can't wait for all the awesome things we'll do!
You got it, sweetheart. It's time to start getting used to the idea of being rich because pretty soon we'll be waving goodbye to this poor countryside life, saying hello to a whole new world of luxury and extravagance. Get ready for the fabulous life.
Woohoo! It's awesome that we finally kicked Juniper out for good, you know? Who knows what kind of crazy stuff she would have pulled off if we kept her around. Even if we had snatched the ring from her, she'd stop at nothing to reclaim it. I mean, come on. Who can resist a massive pile of cash? Definitely not me. No way.
I dig your mindset, Ivana. You're spot on. It's smarter to squash the danger before it creeps up on us again. It's just plain common sense, you feel me? All right, honey. It's time to hit the sack and have some lovely dreams. Before you know it, we'll be sitting on a fancy gold throne, living the life of luxury we've always dreamed of. Sleep tight, my dear.
Hey, Mom, you won't believe what happened yesterday. It was weird, and I'm freaking out right now. I can't even begin to explain it.
What's wrong, dear? Just tell me. Mama's right here for you.
Oh my god, Mom! You won't believe what I discovered in the basement this morning. There were these creepy footprints going in and out, like someone had been sneaking around. So of course I had to investigate and see if anything was gone. But guess what? Nothing was missing.
What? Someone sneaked into our basement but didn't take anything? It just doesn't add up.
I know, it's insane! I had the exact same thought. But here's the thing. Even when I took a closer look at those footsteps, they were seriously giving me the heebie-jeebies. Like, they were red, as if blood. Can you believe it? I'm getting major goosebumps just thinking about it.
What? Bloody footsteps? That sounds crazy. Who in the world do you think left those creepy tracks?
Well, I can't say for sure, but based on the size of those footprints, it's possible they belong to Juniper.
What? Juniper? Are you sure? But we already took care of her, remember? We buried her deep in the woods, so there's no way she could be alive and kicking now. You must be mistaking those footprints for someone else's. Please don't tell me you're messing with me here. Joking about stuff like this is totally not cool, you know.
I'm dead serious here, especially when it's about stuff like this. I got all suspicious about those footsteps and decided to head back to where we buried Juniper just to be sure. But there was absolutely no sign of the ground being dug up or anything.
See, I told you. Juniper's already gone. No way she's coming back to life. Believe me. I gave her a good whack on the back of the head, and she was out like a light. Trust me, she's toast right now.
But how do you explain those creepy, bloody footsteps going in and out of the basement? And wait, I totally forgot to mention this before, but I saw someone had written, "You'll pay the price," on the basement's wall in bright red paint. I don't know, Mom, but something feels seriously off here. There's gotta be something super weird going on that we don't know about.
Oh, come on. Don't be so touchy. It's probably just some nosy neighbor trying to stir up trouble. Remember, we're about to hit the jackpot and become super rich. Nothing's gonna stand in our way, okay?
All right, Mom. I'm with you on this one. Let's sell that ring and make bank. We're gonna be super rich!
Naomi and Ivana attempted to make a getaway from the house, but their escape was short-lived as the police swiftly captured them. What surprised me was that they didn't even try to deny it. They confessed the whole twisted plot of trying to end my life. Throughout the police interrogation, they were visibly terrified, constantly pleading for forgiveness from Grandma. It was as if they could see her right in front of their eyes. After Naomi and Ivana were incarcerated, my dad decided to move to a different place, fearing the gossip and whispers of the neighbors. As for me, I returned to the old house, where I endured so many dreadful experiences, but also cherished countless beautiful memories with Grandma. With the proceeds from selling the ring, I managed to set up a painting gallery, showcasing both Grandma's and my own artwork. To my surprise, the gallery attracted a significant number of visitors, and they expressed immense admiration for our paintings. Some even offered substantial sums to purchase Grandma's artwork. Now, I'm resolute in pursuing my artistic career and chasing my dreams, aiming to make Grandma proud of me.